here. I am behind the scenes. This is kind of the room where we end up filming most of the podcast episodes. But yeah, we got some cool stuff we're going to be showing off right now as well. We're also streaming on Lancer Tactical's YouTube channel. So if you're not already here, if you want to go check out their perspective, by all means, go for it. We're waiting for my boy Anthony to show up. I believe right now he's a little bit busy, so he'll be joining us just a little bit later. It's going to be a slightly shorter live stream, but still, I'm here basically with Lancer Tactical's goodies right here. I'm going to flip it so we can show off a lot of the stuff right here. Right, we got all this, all of these. This is just a little sampling, just a little tiny morsel of what's actually going to be shown off at SHOT Show. We're going next week. That's actually going to be freaking crazy. It's going to be nuts. I will also try to answer Lance Tactical questions as well. As soon as I can get them, as soon as Lancer goes live, I'll be helping out with that as well. But I'm going to go through some of the comments right here. ACM, dude, what is happening right now? Just wanted to say that I'll be placing my order as soon as the stream begins. Hell, I get my boy's first play carrier goggles, mesh mask, because he wants to play against me, a 7-year-old versus a 42-year-old. Hey, don't ever underestimate the 7-year-olds. He can definitely give you a run for your money. Jim the Mad Vikings in here drinking homemade apple pie mead, waiting for this thing to start. What's going on, dude? Glad to have you here as well. Joshua Landers, hello there. Chasers, Prime Tech Customs, Jim the Mad Viking, welcome again, welcome back. 4 Tracks Outdoors. Ackray, what is going on, dude? No, I'm ugly as AF, but thank you. I appreciate the comment, bro. I love y'all's podcast. Thank you so much. Maybe that might be shown off. Maybe that we might see that, Johnny Golf, what's going on? Victor, what's happening, dog? But yeah, just showing off a lot of this cool stuff. Again, if you guys have been keeping up with our social media, you guys know that Lancer for the last, year and a half now, going into this right now, it's been going nuts, dude. They've been, putting out so much more new stuff out there, especially when it comes to, a lot of the licensed stuff right now. Where is the SHOT Show? 4 Tracks Outdoors is going to be taking place where it does every year in Las Vegas. Isaias, your hair isn't green enough. I will make it more green for you, Crazy Jay. How about that?
Where's the LTX?
I believe the LTX might be downstairs. I didn't see it up here.
It was here.
But yeah, we have a couple of different licensed stuff on here as well. I can't grab it. I want to. You guys don't understand how hard it is for me to be able to just resist that urge to just grab. But yeah, if I grab it right now, YouTube is going to have an absolute field day. But yeah, Lancer Tactical has been coming out with a lot of licensed stuff right now. Everything from our Type A rifles, we have, of course, the SPR and the Mark II rails on here. I'm going to get a little closer. You guys can go ahead and see this. Yes, they are going to be coming on the Gen 4 bodies. They are going to be coming included with the Gen 4 internals as well. So same great performance that you know and love from the Gen 4. But again, just with something a little bit extra to spruce them all up. Again, that is the SPR rail. You get that nice M-lock action with a little bit of that snaggletooth Picatinny. And then, of course, you have the full Picatinny from the Mark II Type A as well. Very, very cool. This is something that's actually going to be very interesting. This rail system looks, a little familiar. This is going to be what's called our Stalker lineup. So it's going to be very similar, Predator, Stalker. You guys kind of get the idea. Again, this is going to be on the Gen 4 receiver, same Gen 4 internals as well, with this nice 7-slotted M-lock rail system. A lot of these will be having a few accessories on there, just to make them look a little bit prettier as well. Need to get pixelated gloves to, to handle those. Well, like a VTuber, just grabbing them. That would be sick, actually. That'd be really, really cool if we could do something like that. But yeah, we have SLR as well. This one's a pretty big one. We actually showed this off as well on a few community posts, Instagram. You guys must see, even Discord too. We've been posting pictures of these as well. Again, these are all going to be sporting the Gen 4 receiver. So again, all these same internals and specs you love from the Gen 4, just again with something a little extra just to differentiate a little bit. Lancer's been gobbling up a lot of these licenses, and I'm honestly all here for it. Again, it's just another way to get more people interested in Airsoft as well. You can show off all these really cool, unique, different rail systems that you find out there in the real steel firearms world as well. SLR right here looking freaking cool. There's going to be the 2 different, I believe there's going to be 2 different lengths that we're going to be showing off. All right, you can see the differences there. A little shorty here looking very, very sweet. Again, there's that Gen 4 logo, baby. Very, very cool. Is Lancer Tactical getting better at their quality control? 4 Tracks Outdoors. Yes, as far as we can tell, man, they've had really, really good improvements regarding their quality control and even just their products overall. So I'm very much here for it. And I'm very happy that they were willing to let us show off a lot of this stuff before SHOT. They've been very, very accommodating towards us in letting us show off the new products, letting us do content with it. So I'm very, very happy for it. Zubinel, what's going on, dog? Good to have you here as well. Is all the receivers the same? Yes, with the exception of this one. This one, and there's going to be one more. I'm going to be coming to it very, very soon.
Make sure you don't touch it.
Yeah, I'm not touching. No, I'm not touching it. This is going to be the Design Arms R15 Mark II. You guys know and love this one already. Again, we're going to be showing this one off as well because, again, this one actually just looks really, really cool. It's too cool not to show off on SHOT Show, so very anxious to see how that one's going to do as well. Oh, and I want to remind all 42 of you that are watching right now, if you can, it would mean the absolute world to us if you could give us a thumbs up. That would actually be very, very appreciated. Appreciate every single one of you guys for watching in. It's actually really cool that knowing that we can do an in-store live stream again and have viewers here. Also, if you guys have noticed, we've been, how long into this? 5.5 minutes into this, and we haven't been zucked yet, which is actually a really, really good sign. I'm very happy with that. That again, we can show it off.
Touch it. Don't touch it like a.
I know. Now, this one should be very familiar to a lot of you guys, especially a lot of my Milsim boys out there that are trying to do, you know, recreating certain kits. Mr. Obi-Wan Nairobi's rifle himself is here. The gun itself, obviously not the actual. YouTube, this is your toys, but you get the general idea. L119A, this thing looks freaking sick. Honestly, I was never fully convinced about the handguard, but when I see it dressed up like this, like, I can't help but just think that this looks freaking amazing. Can the R15 accept aftermarket rail systems? Yes, the R15 can. We also need another chance to address the butt under the trigger guard that chews up the middle finger. Yes, I've seen that. That has been something that has been brought to our attention. I believe maybe, like, that's definitely something we can let LT and Zion Arms know. That, yeah, the trigger guard definitely needs to be changed a little bit in order to, you know, not chew up the middle finger. Because, yeah, I've seen that, and it freaking hurts when that happens. I've been on the receiving end of that. Isaias, I just finished the Fallout 4 splatter cannon build and got to go out with it with a WeTech Mauser. Hey, freaking sick, dude. I'm loving the post-apocalyptic Fallout, like, Lotus that you guys are doing. Those things look freaking cool, dude. That's absolutely a vibe, especially with a Mauser. Very, very cool. But yeah, this is the one that I was like super excited about. I don't know. I love the whole Obi-Wan Nairobi story, right? The fact that it's actually based off a real dude and that he actually did that shit, you know, that was crazy. So again, cool that we can go ahead and recreate that in Airsoft. And then this bad boy. You guys should recognize this from the receiver itself, right? It looks very, very familiar. This is the SR4, babe, but it looks a little different this time around. It's got a new type of handguard on this. It's going to be the same Stalker handguard that we have on the Stalker LT series, but it's now going to be on the SR4 dual CO2 blowback rifle. It just looks cool. Also, can we address the fact that it looks so good with this freaking Magpul style stock? Looks absolutely amazing. And again, dressed up. Again, these things are going to look absolutely gorgeous no matter how you dress them up. But again, it is nice to know that the SR4 CO2 blowback rifle is going to be a fully supported and whole line, essentially. We're going to see a bunch of different variations with those, along with the Gen 4 series as well. Let me also know down in the live chat if you guys are excited about any one of these particular models, which one has been your favorite so far. Now, as far as showing off another item as well, sorry, I don't want to get in your way. But another one I'm actually really excited about too is going to be the LTX competition. This one was really cool. We showed this off a little bit at MOA. You guys should, if you guys were keeping up with that, it should look very, very familiar to you. Super lightweight, probably one of the most comfortable pistols you can probably get, like ever. This bad boy is going to be dropping very, very soon. The static optic plate on there makes it so easy to just get on target and be able to stay on target. And again, the fact that it takes G-Spec internals is going to be an absolute godsend. So magazines and parts, very, very easy to find. And then, of course, we have this guy. Unfortunately, we don't have an optic put onto it yet, but we do, of course, have our Tomahawk as well. This one we've had a lot of questions about. What's going on? This one we had a lot of questions about as well when we were showing it off at MOA, and for good reason. The LWS slide on here just looks so freaking gorgeous. I love the serrations. It's just so aggressive. These are going to be specifically for the VFC Elite Force spec Glocks. The slides will be available first on their own, but eventually we will see the Glocks themselves coming with the slide already pre-installed for you. So just keep an eye out for that. They're only going to be for Gen 5 Glocks, though. That's the only downside. Only for Gen 5. That way you can mount your favorite RMR, your optic on there. It's going to look very freaking cool. Oh, you know I've been on that Type A. Where's the FDE? I would show it off right now, but I can do a little. Oh, that's all I can do. That's all I can do because it's kind of ugly right there. We're like, again, struggling for space here. There's so many guns here. There is so much that we still have to pack up and get ready for SHOT Show. It's literally next week. Ooh, this is a good question. My boy Victor's asking, any news about the digital night vision from last year's MOA? That is a great question. No major updates as of yet. I think we are working on getting our order in, if I'm not mistaken, last I checked, just to do some testing and, of course, some trials to see if it's actually going to be a viable option. It performed great when we were there, but we want to make sure that it's going to be the same when we bring it stateside as well. Bridget212, have you seen the Trump AR-15? I have not. I need to look at this. I'm very, very curious about it.
You know what this is, right?
Tell me.
No, the ITP stuff.
Yes.
The shotguns.
Yes.
The kit.
Yes.
So please, just show the box. We can't show the inside.
Okay, I can't show it on the inside.
Look.
There you go. Looks freaking cool, right? If you guys know, you guys should know about this. We're gonna be, again, there's gonna be some cool surprises and some really, really exciting stuff that we're gonna be showing off there on the booth as well. It's gonna be freaking sick.
Not just booth, like it's gonna be available online.
Yes, of course. We wouldn't show it off if we wouldn't be able to, have it released and everything. Brian Tickons, appreciate the small teasel. Absolutely do. No, we just want to give people excited, have something to look forward to for SHOT as well. Justin Wilson, what's the ETA on your MGC4 Mark III? Not 100% certain at this time.
It's on water, but
Apparently right now it's just on the boat, it's on the water, and it's just waiting to get back, waiting to actually reach the shore. So that's the last we've heard of it. Glenn Ferris, guys, I'm looking for getting an airsoft gun. That's my son, about under $100 to start, and also a pistol. Can't go too much in detail, but I would say Golden Eagle is definitely a great place to start. A lot of their 1911s are actually going to be in that $80 to $90 price point, so definitely recommend taking a look at there. But to be honest, I would recommend saving a little bit more. I'd say go with the Golden Eagle High Kappa series. Those usually start at like about 113. You know what I mean? Those start at like 113-ish price point, and they're really, really solid.
Isaias, can you show what the ITP kit is?
There you go. If you guys can go ahead and see that.
You knew about it, right?
Yes.
Isaias.
There you go. That
The
is.
Sega 12.
So for all my Saiga 12 guys out there, I'm looking at you, act right. You got one. I know you do. This is definitely going to be something that can definitely be within your future. Again, we're going to be making this kit available through GI very, very soon. See, Bess, does the Spire CO2 accept green get? I'm not sure what that question. I'm not familiar with that particular model. I'm not sure what the Spire is. So I'm going through all these right here. I know there was a few more that I missed out. It's about digital night vision. About the FDE. CO2 is one of my favorite. Does it accept green gas or just CO2? If you're talking about the SR4, the SR4 only takes CO2. I mean, granted, as far as I can tell, it can take green gas mags, but the green gas mags are not available yet. So just going to be CO2 for the time being. And honestly, that's what it was intended for. That's going to be the most visceral experience you're going to have shooting a gas pullback airsoft rifle, is using that CO2, right? It's going to kick so much harder. It's going to be a lot more resistant to the cold weather, specifically because it uses that dual CO2 system. It's so freaking good.
Allow me to explain to you, Isaias. The gun is dual function. It can take green gas and CO2, but it does need a green gas magazine. So what happened with us deciding just importing the CO2 model, because number one, you can get the CO2 canister readily easily.
Readily available. It's everywhere.
And number two, because the steel bolt, if you use the green gas, it can actually handle black gas, but it just won't be as efficient. You will feel less of a kick, and the cycle rate is actually a little bit slower.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That's why, hopefully they will come up with the aluminum bolt for the green gas to be a lot more efficient.
Yeah, because as of right now, like again, if you can source the green gas magazine, great. But again, it's just not going to be as efficient as it would with the CO2. Not without maybe because that bolt is heavy. It's good that it is made that way with all these steel internal components. Because again, this thing has to be durable as AF to be able to handle the CO2 pressure, right? But again, green gas you can, but just wouldn't really recommend, right, as is. For tracks, there's bro, I just built a new Rust 4 kit for MSW. I can't wait. Dude, I'll be seeing you there. It's going to be absolutely amazing to go play again. I haven't been Hill 559 in, I think, over a year. I think it's been 2 years since I've played at that venue, so it's going to be very, very cool. And actually, I'm very curious to see how our SR4 is going to perform there as well. So far from our testing, from people that are testing it for us out in colder climates out on the East Coast, they do say that it performs great, but we kind of want to see that for ourselves. Cross Cooley in different colors.
I messaged the guy.
Ryan McNulty from Lancer Tactical's live stream, he was asking, where can you get the different color Tandem Cross Cthulhu's? At Airsoft GI, baby! That's where you can get them. We carry every single colorway for the Tandem Cross Cthulhu. Black and red, black and silver, black and gold. We do have the titanium as well, which is my personal favorite. Black and that sort of zombie neon green. And of course, the classic, actually black, and the actual solid black. I was gonna say black and red, but I already mentioned that one. But yeah, solid black as well. If you wanted something a little bit more subdued, not as crazy looking, that's something that I would probably recommend you get to, because it looks sick. It looks really good in solid black.
Do you mind showing the LTX a lot more?
Sure, yeah, I can show the LTX one more time. I showed off earlier, excuse me. Sorry. Don't want to get in the cameraman's way. There you go.
And that's your camera too.
The LTX competition is, again, like I mentioned, probably one of the most ergonomic pistols that I've ever held. This thing is just super freaking convenient, and they thought of a lot of stuff, specifically with that optic plate. The fact that it's static, it's not going to be moving, it's going to be so much easier for you to just acquire your targets. And just be able to go and stay on target for much longer as well. The G-Spec series internal components and magazines, very, very easy to source, very easy to find, and very easy to upgrade, honestly. Very easy to upgrade. DJ, S&D PC, we need something new on the butt end of new rifles coming out. Is that CO2 gun available now? Sure, Josh, don't I have one on the way? Is that CO2 gun available now? Yes, the SR4. Oh, look who joined us. There you go. We've been waiting for Robin. By the way, sorry about that, by the way. I had already started live streaming at that point. But yeah, I was just showing off all the new stuff that Lance is going to be showing for SHOT Show. Yeah, that's the big thing, because this is my boy, Anthony from Lancer Tactical. For those of you who don't know, this is the man that is doing all the videos. He's the new spokesperson for him, so treat him right. If you have any questions for Lancer as well, by all means, feel free to go ahead and ask away. I don't mind. We can go ahead and answer each other's chat and everything. But yeah, we're just going to continue showing off some of this newer stuff, because again, I'm really excited for a lot of this.
The magazine or something?
For this one's that CO2 gun available now. The SR4, yes, the SR4 is available now. It won't come included with this particular handguard. This is the Stalker rail. This one is going to be coming out later on. Yeah, but there you go. Yeah, you're good. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So someone was also asking about the magazine design as well. This is a CO2 magazine that comes with the SR4 stock, right? So obviously you can see the two cavities right here. This is where you would insert the CO2 cartridges. This is the sleeve for it, the shell. It's a fairly lightweight shell. It's not super heavy. I genuinely think the KWA mags are actually way heavier. I think they're like twice the weight, if I'm being honest. But the fact that it's two CO2 cartridges makes it so much more resistant to the cold. Alexander Moran, howdy, y'all. Howdy. Wiggly, what's going on, dude? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. When and where is the MSW event that you were talking about? I've been wanting to go hella bad, and I think 2025 is the year. Wiggly, well, we have in California, there's typically going to be minimum 2, maybe 3 MSW events that happen. The first one's happening this February next month at Clovis, California, Hill 559. I think tickets are still available right now, so if you wanted to go ahead and do it, I'd recommend getting your ticket now. Again, we sell all the stuff you need to go ahead and, it's really hard when you can't touch anything. But yeah, if you wanted to go ahead and do that, I would say get your tickets earlier. The longer you wait, the more expensive it typically gets as well. Ooh, hell yeah. Let's see, DJ, I see your question there. Let me go ahead and ask him. My boy Antonio, my man DJ here in my chat is asking, Anthony, is there any new stocks in the works? The Delta stock is timeless and looks great, but we need something new with these additions.
Yeah, it's called the NSR stock.
The NSR stock, I believe, is the newest one that we're working
It will
on.
fit lithium batteries.
So that's going to be the newest one that we're working on. That one will fit lithium-ion batteries. So if you're looking for some more battery
So
space,
chunky.
that'll be the one to go for. If you're looking for something with a bit more battery space.
NSR stock coming out, and no ETA at all?
So far, no ETA.
No, it'll come with the new guns.
The new ones? Okay.
Yeah, like the SOR, the Type A.
So all these essentially, okay, yeah, so
So whenever these launch.
So whenever these guys are going to be launching, specifically the SLRs and the Type A's, they will be coming included with the NSR stocks on there as well. And also,
If there's anything else you want to take a closer look at, just let me know.
that's pretty cool. 5.9 is next from SW.
I want to say all this receiver looks. I mean, all this rail looks great with the Predator. I mean, the Gen 4.
No, it does. Yeah, yeah. I would 100% agree. So is Lance Tactical Gen 3 still in the top spot for best AEG out of the box beginner? Yeah, I would say so. Mr. Oh my God, how do I say this name? Mr. 81 Elbow.
You can get them on the
Yeah, the Gen
Airsoft
3,
Resource site.
100%. You can, I would still say that they have a spot. I'd still say that they have a spot in like the top list for beginner guns. Oh yeah, that was my favorite one that I should have.
Retailers will have the tandem cartridges,
But yeah, I would say that they're still good for it. Gen 2s, you know, a little older, but again, they still have their relevancy for sure, and I still like recommending them. But Gen 3s are still always going to have a soft spot in my heart, especially because I don't know if you guys remember a few months ago, they had a price reduction on all Gen 3s, and oh my goodness, they became so much more affordable. So yeah, you can get a really solid Gen 3 for less than $200. So I would say yes, that is definitely something that I would highly recommend as well. Fruity Ripper, any recommendation for a good full auto electric pistols? AEPs, I'm gonna be real, don't do it. I don't like recommending them. They're just, the minute you start getting problems with them, there's really not much you can do in the way of like repairing them because it's not like parts are readily available for them. I'd recommend sticking with a Gaspelec pistol. At the very least, it's gonna be a lot easier to find. Let's see here. Can you go over the guns again, Tyler? Yeah, absolutely, Tyler. I can go over the guns again. So right now we have our Type A rifle. This is going to be the, come on, focus. There. This is going to be the Type A SBR rifle. This thing looks so freaking sick with that rail. Got that snaggle tooth Picatinny towards the front with that M-lock. Sorry, I don't want to get in your way. On the Gen 4 receiver as well. Looks freaking fantastic. It's going to be the Mark II rail. That's going to be full M-lock throughout with, of course, the top monolithic. Again, Gen 4 receiver. Again, that's kind of a common theme. Gen 4 receivers all around, but just showing how much more options there will be for it.
Gen 4 performs great.
Exactly.
Oh, the newer one has cooler spec too. The newer Gen 4.
Oh, that's right. Aren't they going to be
25K,
25K
Neo
and
motor.
61?
Yeah.
Dude, freaking, you heard it here first. I mean, I think we've mentioned that before, but the newer versions of the Gen 4s will have updated internals as well. So with 16-to-1 gears,
So our new version of the Gen 4 will have the
more or less meant to combat via the Specna Primes, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, this is going to be the stalker rail. Very similar to a lot of other, I'll say mil-spec rails, if you know what I'm talking about. 7-sided M-lock rail on there. Very cool as well. SLR, we have 2 lengths of SLR rifles here with me. We got the shorter barrel and then the longer one here as well. I'm going to show up the rail itself. You see it officially licensed. There you go, SLR, baby. It's the slur, not the racial kind, though. Then we have Zion Arms R15 Mark II, just because, again, it looks so freaking sick, right? And then, of course, one of my personal favorites, L119A. This one looks amazing. This one looks so cool. If y'all wanted to make your own Obi-Wan Nairobi kit, take down a bunch of insurgents and rescue hostages, this is the gun for you, baby. If you don't know who Obi-Wan Nairobi is, look up Obi-Wan Nairobi. Very cool. And this is our SR4. This is going to come included with the new Stalker rail. Again, the same one that you saw earlier over there, but again, we're just going to put it on our dual CO2 blowback rifle, so very excited for that one as well. And then, oh, don't mind me. And then, of course, we have the LTX competition, like I mentioned, super lightweight, super easy.
The fun switch too.
The fun switch is very fun. I can't really show it. Yeah, I'm gonna turn.
Don't look.
Don't look. We're not looking.
Here you go.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh my God, some witchcraft happened.
I moved it with my mind. The fun switch right there, baby. You know what that do. You know what it do.
You guys can see the 1 dot and then the 3 dots, so you guys know exactly what that does.
And this one, I think, is probably the best looking pistol that we've shown off in a very long time. This is going to be the LWS Tomahawk slide. Again, the slide kit will be available individually first, but we will... Come on, focus.
Yeah, the
focus.
LWS logo.
LWS logo on... Freaking hell, freaking focus.
All right, look away real quick.
All right, we're looking away.
If I go like this, you guys won't be able to show it better.
There you go, that works.
Oh my God, the witchcraft.
Veil Solutions logo up on the top as well.
By itself, right?
Guys, the gun moves on its own. That's amazing. We have
feature.
That's a Veil Solutions logo.
Yeah, we have the optic plate on here as well. Again, the slide kit will be available on its own first, and then eventually we will be seeing the release of the whole gun with the slide already assembled and installed for you.
Do we know if it's going to be Gen 5?
It's going to be Gen 5 only. Gen 5 only, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
But yeah, that's the whole lineup so far that we can show off on the table. Excuse me.
That's me.
You got such nice hair. Anyway, Are the cheek risers? Are there cheek risers for the Delta stocks? Not really. Yet.
We don't have them yet.
Yet. He says yet.
There are some out there that you can find
No,
that
it
might
won't
fit. Some might. There's like one or two that might, but I don't want to say names because. But if you can find them, they might fit. No guarantees.
What do they rhyme with?
That's too close. It'll give it
Okay. I won't say it. I won't say it.
You don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Alexander Morin, how is the storefront doing as far as far enough from the fires? We're far enough from the fires, actually. Thank you, Alexander Morin, for asking and bringing that topic up. Yeah, we are close. We're close enough that we can still get like some of the ash coming our way, like via wind. But generally speaking, we're pretty far from them, so we're okay for right now. But thank you. I do appreciate that. Joshua Donnelly, can you ask him if they are going to change the design of the handguard so it will not pitch? Which handguard specifically, though? Which handguard on which model are you referring to? 88 Airsoft, what's up, dude? Are these available now? Jim the Mad Viking, R15 Mark II is available right now. The rest are not yet. Well, the SR4 you can get, but it won't come included with this handguard. It'll come included with just the what are these? Zavros, whatever the name of the actual handguard that it came with. It's like a regular M-Lock short rail. But you can easily throw on whatever rail system you want on there. Dark Tree, my boy, what's going on, dude? What's up, Isaias? What's going on, dude? Good to have you as well. Ruben Moreno, happy to have you here as well. Heck, even the Gen 2s are good base guns for learning some tech and making your first few custom builds. 100% would agree. Let's see, will Gen 4 have an upgraded MOSFET? The Gen 4 Best Pooper, hilarious name, by the way. Gen 4 will still be using either the Aster or will be using the Nebula 2. Dartree, that rail look very familiar. It do look very familiar. If you know, you know. Yeah, I know, right?
Which one?
Matthew Mallard. Any stoners coming in stock? LMG? Stoners? I haven't seen anything new for the stoners as of yet. I would like to, though. I would very much like to.
Can we pull some witchcraft?
Which one?
Hold on.
Just tell him which one. We're not gonna do it.
We're not going to do it, but we'll let the witchcraft happen.
For those that don't know context, we can't touch anything. We have to have our wizard do some witchcraft and share it for us.
Show the ITP, you know. Which one you want me to do? Flip it?
Oh, my name? Yeah.
Don't look away.
Yeah, we're looking away. Look at that pretty gun. Look at that pretty gun. Look at that pretty man. Anyway.
That's hey,
We're just showing each other.
No, the ITP kit, it will be red.
Yeah, that one's gonna be real available.
Okay.
Is Gen 3 or Gen 4? All these right now are all Gen 4s.
ITP kits.
These are all Gen 4s, obviously with the exception of the R15, right? And the SR4, that's gas. But these are all Gen 4s. But for the SLR and the Type A, Gen 3 and Gen 2 versions actually will be available for these as well. But again, right now all we have to show off is going to be the Gen 4s, so just keep that in mind. But yes, Gen 2 and Gen 3 versions will be available soon. Oh, God. Oh, you get these now, and and will there be any DMR? No DMRs showing off here as of yet. Right now, it's mostly going to be, it's all the M4 Nation, baby. And the only, in terms of different platforms, again, like the semi-automatic shotgun, right, for the Saiga, the ITP kit, right, that's essentially what you could get in this box right here.
Well, it's more in the box. The box is just the drum.
Yeah, it's just a drum mag. But again, this would be a very feasible thing for you to go ahead and build out. But in terms of other platforms, it's mostly going to be a few handguns, and it's, of course, going to be like M4s, regular ARs. No DMRs yet. Again, but we actually are going to be doing a, what is it? You guys know the new Gen 4.
Sit tight, let me do some magic.
Yeah, he's gonna do some magic right now. We're gonna do some more witchcraft. Okay, actually, out of all these, Anthony, I'm very curious. Out of all these, which one's your favorite? Because mine 100% is the L11A. Because I'm a nerd and I love history, so Obi-Wan Nairobi story just goes freaking hard. But what's your favorite?
So that is a nice one, but I think realistically for me, because as you know, I already have something like this.
Yes.
Right? And now this is cool
There,
too.
right? Don't turn.
We're not.
The one that I have to say is probably my favorite is going to be actually this guy.
The R15.
I
Okay.
really like the way that the rails are set up on this. Nice and slim. You get pretty much all the M-Lock space you would ever need, and you get the required Picatinny top section if you're trying to put something on the top.
That's for Dark Tree.
That's for Dark Tree.
I do like these. Oh,
Dark Tree. This one.
this one magically appeared.
This one just magically appeared. Magically appeared. Dark Tree. If you're looking at this, there you go. There you go. You know that receiver. You know this
No,
receiver.
It's gonna be the Zion Arm and the SLR collaboration.
There you go, Zion Arms and SLR collaborative. You know what? I gotta be honest. That
Look
looks
at the
cool.
level of flush on that.
That's actually really cool. You're right. Let me get a quick look at that. That is actually really nice. That is really cool. It's not too
Well,
tight.
it's gonna have a Lautner. So
Yeah.
But just so they get an idea of when they run like a suppressor, like
Yeah.
look how tight that is in there.
That's why it's cool.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
have that much
That's the
space.
SDZRO.
And that's a fat can too. That's nice.
Let me make another magic. So
Okay.
so
Oh,
that-
turning away. Turning away. Turning away.
No, that is not the Zion BL1 GHD.
Release
But
date,
we
dark.
will have-
Release date.
Here we go.
Not sure yet. We're waiting to go ahead and get more.
See some more footage of that on social media if you keep an eye out.
That's the SLR drag.
Draco.
Draco. Hell yeah.
And now we have this little guy.
SLR baby.
So this is gonna be Gen
Oh, don't touch
Gen 3?
It will have the
ET, right?
AK ETU.
Okay, so this is gonna have an AKETU system in it. This one's gonna be nice.
Steel receiver.
Full steel receiver. You're gonna have that nice and pretty SLR crink style handguard here. Basically for you Draco lovers out there.
There are
It will
a
change-
lot.
It will be changing because the top will have rails and all that.
Oh,
Gotcha.
So we will have in the future. You will
Yeah.
have the top rail.
That we're good. We're
You will
good.
have the top rail dust cover, so you don't have to worry about having this little guy and getting some sort of an adapter. So if you guys are looking for that, just hang on. We'll be dropping that one with the actual rail top end.
There's a line I'm jazzed up about. Lancer has already stepped it up since the Gen 2. Aw. On that note, we can expect anything on that note, can we expect anything gas operated in the near future with the exceptions of the SR4 and LTX? Okay, so
The SR4 is, the VFC GHK is
kind of love child, yeah.
And then they will have the NWS ones.
Yeah, they again, like we were showing off a little bit at MOA. There is going to be a Lancer MWS clone essentially that we are going to be carrying in the near future. Again, there's just no exact ETA because again, still doing a lot of QC. It takes a while to make an airsoft gun, especially when you're switching from AEG to gas.
Are we going to be able to have all of the NWS parts?
Yes, we're already carrying some of them, but more are going to be coming too. Because that's the thing too. Remember where it's like
Right now you have the PH Plus parts, you have the Unicorn Airsoft parts,
Unicorn
you
parts.
have the trigger box. And
even Army makes some.
The Army the Army has the mag.
Yeah.
The Alice Custom has the barrel.
See here, but yes, yeah, DJ, we're gonna be coming out with, or Lance's gonna be coming out with their MWS clone.
All the Lancer dealers.
Yeah. So if you guys look
Hayden is the Gen 3 as good as the Gen 2. Gen 3, I like more than the Gen 2, but the Gen 2s are solid. I hope that recent villager gets brought to justice, taking advantage of the chaos. Yeah, dude, freaking sucks. I hate that happened. For those who don't know, we got robbed. Shit sucks. Boaz got a personal gun taken. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Grahamil, what mock suppressor do you have on the Lancer? Which one? there's so many. If we were talking about this one, if you're talking about this one, I believe this one is the the Golden Eagle Night style.
About the BO1, huh?
Yes, the Zion.
We're looking away. More witchcraft. More magic.
This real quick.
You shot this like what? 2 hours ago?
Yeah, I shot this a little while ago.
Yeah, so this is the BL1. I know I had a customer in store actually asking about this as well.
For UDM, you were asking about the Zion BL1 DSG. There you go.
It looks
It
so
comes
cool.
with the Lautner.
The Loudner,
BCN.
BCM handguard.
Ladner, BCM handguard, Zion Arms receiver, that nice grip,
CNC
Andy
gearbox.
Delta stock.
DSG, baby.
Was it
DSG.
nice when you were shooting
Yeah,
it?
it was nice. It was a really good rate of fire as well, so I can imagine don't get in trouble at your local airsoft.
Yeah, this thing shoots like 40 something, I think is when it was clocked in at 40 something
And just so you
RPS.
guys can see that Loudener, that amplifier there, that's nice and deep in there.
Makes it sound like an angry duck every single time you shoot the trigger. It's nuts. This thing is freaking cool. Now, the biggest question that I had about the BL1 was actually regarding, like, do you know, ETA? You know, that was a big thing. No exact ETA as of yet, but hopefully within the next month, I believe. Also, is Lance doing anything further with the SR25 3-way? They have a line of SR25s. If those do well enough, yeah, they'll probably go ahead and add more to it. It's fixed suppressor in the R15, easy to take off. It is a QD suppressor. I can, or wait, no. On the R15.
No, that's the
No.
This was the integral suppressor on this one, so this one cannot be QD'd.
See, giveaway, not none of these, none of these.
You're more informed about this one. What do we list this at?
That's EG1. That's the Atlas Custom Works EG1. It's like literally my favorite optic that y'all guys distribute because goddamn, this thing offers a big sight picture. It's very, again, I like optics where I can just very easily point and shoot.
EG1, Atlas Custom Works.
Was this missing?
So what MOSFET will be in the Mark III Mayo Gang? I'm pretty sure that's just going to be the Nebula. Pretty sure it's just going to be the regular Nebula. Is the R15 Mark II MOSFET in that one as well? Hounds of Hell, New York. W. Thank you. W. Winning. These options enough for the LT35 aren't that bad. I have some gripes for the price, but they're not bad. Yeah, again, if anything, coupon code 2025 or RGK. I'm just saying. You're welcome. Pick your favorite. Again, War Metal, my favorite.
Show it.
L119A, that would be my favorite.
I can flip it.
No, it's fine. You were just asking like what.
That fat handguard with the suppressor is a vibe. Yes, it is. That is girthy. That is freaking thick. Let's see, Dark Tree. Wah.
What is
Do we have a what?
Do we have a Hegos coming out?
Which one's the Hegos again?
Do you know something I don't? You know something that I don't, man.
What's the Hegos? I'm not 100% certain on that one.
Yeah, if somebody knows, go ahead and put that in the chat.
I'm gonna get that little AK, just keep it in my car. That's you gotta be real careful with that one, man. You gotta be real careful with that one, Cutter.
Yeah, we are not responsible.
We're not responsible for that.
Somebody gets in trouble by keeping this in the trunk. We're not held liable for that.
Hayden, look, are the internals of the Gen 4 better than normal? I guess it depends on what you mean by normal. What are you comparing it to? Do you mean the Gen 3, Gen 2? But in terms of just like quality and performance, I would say yes. I would say the Gen 4s are definitely like, I mean, they're the top of line models now.
This will be the
Ooh, another Type A.
PW.
Type A PDW, baby.
Somebody that was looking for a shorty with a nice big boy can.
There you go, Type A. Officially licensed on that Gen 4 receiver with the PDW stock on there. Wah! Go for it.
That's the air. I believe.
Yeah. Sandman.
The PTS Dead Air suppressors.
Oh.
Very cool.
Phone died.
Oh no!
Phone died. What? Yeah.
Dang.
Turn his battery.
It was at 80.
No way.
Yeah. Occasional is killing me.
Battery died.
80. It was at 80%. Premtech.
Did you say 8%?
Yeah, it lasted this whole time on 8. Yeah. Very understandable, but good news. Hope ASGR can bring more ACW outer barrels for AEGs. That probably. I don't know if they'd be ACW, but we could probably do it.
He's not pointing at it.
Okay.
Binary should be fun on that DSG as well.
Let him know I died.
So, for anyone that's coming in from Lancer's stream, the Lancer phone died. So, it's just my stream right now. So, I mean, this phone's almost going to die too. It's at like 20-something% right now. Binary DSG is crazy. You ever have any experience using like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, looking away.
But
Can't see them.
Binary DSG is very fun to read, especially if you do like any sort of burst games. It's pretty much flawless.
Yeah, basically. Oh, yes. Yeah.
This way is better, right?
And we're back. Welcome back. Yes, the AirTags. I know we've been getting a lot of questions about these as well. Okay, so Gen 3 internals, right? Very lightweight. I gotta say, my favorite feature. I'm not touching. My favorite feature about these is actually gotta be the fact that the hop-up chamber. Obviously, you got your rotary hop-up returning, but it's the fact that the chamber itself is so exposed. It's gonna make it very easy for both left-handed and right-handed shooters as well.
This having that exposed hop-up window is perfect for certain players like me who just take out that mock dust cover and the little mock bolt so that you can do this without having to pull the charging handle.
No, this is true.
Isaias can attest. Most of my guns don't have a charging handle.
He has nothing.
Dust cover or the mock bolt so that I can adjust my hop without having to pull any of that stuff back.
Yeah, Jesus.
So this is awesome.
We're blessed right now. Renewed says Jesus loves you, bro. Love all your videos. So there we go. We got a priest on here. I don't know if you know the little
Let us be fruitful.
Well, I don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is, but this guy pepper sprayed me and robbed me of 2K worth of cards. What? What are you talking about? I wish I could get my hands on one. Love it. What the frick is going on? In the world of technology and showing off the new hotness, nobody owns a dang phone charger.
Man, we broke out here. All the money's in this stuff.
We spent all the money getting these guns. We couldn't afford a phone. We couldn't afford a phone charger as well.
We share one between 5 of us.
Honestly, this is actually going to be very interesting. I think we'll get close to because we've got a few more seconds before we close out the stream because we're at going to be 40 minutes now. So this is going to be my first time going to SHOT Show. It's going to be your first time going to SHOT Show. Are you excited? I'm also a little nervous too.
Excited just to see how it goes. Excited to meet everybody that's going to be there and show off some of the new toys.
I'm a little nervous just because I feel like I'm just going to get, I don't know, new places, new environments in general, make me slightly nervous, just a little bit.
He gets overstimulated easily.
I'm like a chihuahua. You can't throw too much at me.
Shaking and trembling.
Exactly. Act right. Gucci guns and top ramen for dinner. Gotta get your priorities straight.
Yeah, top ramen for dinner.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I showed him that earlier. Yeah, act right. If you still, I'm pretty sure you still got your freaking.
There's gonna be a second, the full size kit, the shorty, and I believe the bullpup.
Ooh, the bullpup saga. Now we're getting real fancy with it.
And today we're supposed to show off the Mariana stuff.
Yeah, for those that don't know, if you can be keeping up with our social media, these guys, Lancer was going to be bringing in Mariyama gas blowback stuff, which is basically VFC spec stuff. We've shown it off before. It's OEM VFC. We were going to be bringing all that stuff in, but unfortunately, some other effer shipped it to at New York instead of here. I don't know how you make that mistake.
It's USPS.
USPS. Thanks, US. Thanks, USPS.
If anybody works there, you got to hook up. Let us know if we can get it quicker.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get how it was here, Bill Garden on Sunday,
and then it just took off to New York. I don't know how that freaking happens. Cutter, did I see a Lancer G Series pistol on the table? Yes.
It's not.
Yeah.
He's probably talking about this one.
Oh, no. That wasn't the. That's the Tomahawk slide. This is gonna be for the VFC Humorex Elite Force Glocks. Yeah, these things look freaking sweet. These are not G spec. These are gonna be the Elite Force spec stuff. So all the official light stuff. This is gonna be specifically for the Gen 5 Glocks only. Nothing lower than that. It's going to come out with the slide kit first for the Tomahawk, but then eventually we will get the whole pistol from Elite Force with the slide already.
No, not from Elite Force. What are you talking about?
Or freaking, you know what I'm talking about. You know,
OWS licensed full gun.
Yes, the whole training pistol. That's real. Best pooper stream. Nice name. Stream is delayed. I was just adding on to you guys getting robbed. No worries, dude. Joshua Donnelly, make sure you stop at LWS Special Elite. Yes, that's exactly what it's designed for. If you were referring to this one, this is G Series lower, but LTX competition upper. So,
but it's not G Series style.
But not G Series style, but G Series internal parts. So there.
Same design team as the TP22.
TP22 designed this one as well. Yeah, the actual design team for that one actually worked on this one, so very cool. Happy Ghost Ninja, this one for you, Anthony. Tell Anthony to work on the scar, please. You know who this is.
Now for that, I'm gonna delay it.
That's just for that, just for bombing on the stream, just for doing that. What's that tan gun? Third to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. L119A, baby. L119. Obi-Wan Nairobi's gun, bro. Happy Ghost Ninja says, no.
We gotta go down there and turn off Lancer's stream.
Oh,
it's still on. Oops.
Yeah.
Oof. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna cut it here. We've shown off as much as we possibly can. Again, there's still there's so much we're gonna be showing off. But again, just want to give a shout out. Thank you, good sir, for letting us see your products. Thank you. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for tuning in for this live stream. I had an absolute blast doing these storefront live streams. We could probably go ahead and do it again, maybe sometime next week, maybe even when we're at SHOT Show. Who knows? But again, we'll see you then. Up until next time. Tomorrow, I do have a live stream giveaway. I do got one going on tomorrow, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. It's gonna be an absolute blast. I'll see you guys then. Take it easy. Now, how do I end this? How do I stop this? Oh, there we go.